Hello everyone, I'm coming to you today to share some books with you that I just finished reading. Both of the books that I read are they're fiction grade, and when you find them in the library it's F-GR, which means they are chapter books. They're smaller chapter books, and anyone with, say, second grade who's a really good reader all the way up to an adult, because I just finished them, can read them. They're available in the fiction grade area, so if you're not sure where that is, just ask one of the librarians. Now, the one I'm going to share with you, it's by Stark-McGinnis. It's the Space Between Lost and Found. This book was a journey of a young lady, let's say 9, I think she's 9 to 11, who has to deal with her mom having early onset Alzheimer's. And it really journeys through what her and her father deal with, trying to care for her mom. And she's trying to be normal at school while dealing with this new situation with her mom, and how it just affects her, and how she's a really great artist, but now she's just not inclined to draw very much. It all talks about she just do stick figures. It's just so overwhelming for her. As I read through this book, I thought it was excellent insight of what it would be like to live with someone with Alzheimer's, even to care for someone with Alzheimer's. One of the hardest parts through this book, even for the character in the book, is her mom does not remember her name. So most of the time, she thinks she remembers that she's her daughter, but she's not sure. And she tries not to get mad about it, but it still just breaks her heart, because, I mean, she's her daughter. She just wants her to remember her name. And that's how Alzheimer's is just an ugly disease that takes your memories away. If you're not familiar much with Alzheimer's, with this being a fiction book, which is a storytelling book, we have nonfiction resources or other books that can help you understand more about it. Like this one, Keeping Love Alive as Memories Fade, The 5 Love Languages and the Journey of the Alzheimer's Journey. And so we have books that are nonfiction that give you some facts and some insight, some truth about what the disease is and the nature of that. But not only that, we have some, because if it's young people or any people dealing with a mental illness, we have a whole nother set that we think is great. This one is Living with Anxiety Disorders. I really feel like there's just millions of people, but a lot of them is kids dealing with anxiety. So we found it necessary here at the library to have some great resources on the shelves for you guys. So that, and then part of that series is Living with Depression. Another, again, it's a nonfiction book, so it's going to have facts in it for you, as well as there's just many more in this set to share with you. I have another book that I also read. Again, this one is fiction. It's a storytelling book. It's a fun read. This one's called Beast, Face to Face with the Florida Bigfoot by Wat Key. This one I enjoyed. So much different than the other one. That one was emotional and heartfelt. This one was kind of like suspenseful, on a journey. The young man and his parents are in an accident. He thinks he saw a Sasquatch, and that's what caused it. And so he goes on a journey into the Florida swamp for 2 months. Definitely need to read the book to figure out how he survives to get his proof. And he does, but then he has to figure out what he's going to do with it. So it's a definite must read, even if I wasn't much into Bigfoot, but I really enjoyed the book. And if you've never read, clear in the back, if you've never read the author's notes, this book is one to read, because it tells about an experience the author had and why he wanted to write a book like this based on his experience. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed it. Again, if you like Bigfoot or research it, or you are interested in knowing what more about it, we have some nonfiction books. This one is Behind the Legend Bigfoot, and down here it says Facts or Fiction. You have to decide. So a great book where it gives you both, whether is this fact or is this fiction. You read it, you figure out for yourself whether you want to believe Bigfoot is true. And then the other book is Unsolved Mysteries, The Secret Files on Bigfoot. So again, anytime you read a fiction book, a good story that has something in it that you're not sure could be true, maybe or maybe not, ask us if there's a nonfiction book that we can pair up with it. We'd love to help you find one. Well, book titles will be posted with this link. If you have any other questions, give us a call. Have a great day, guys.